graph the points 3, 2, 1, -2, 2, -5, and 4, -1 on a coordinate grid or coordinate plane. What type or what kind of quadrilateral is ABCD? Before I begin, I probably want to make a guess. It's looking kind of like a parallelogram to me. But that's how I always start. So my first step is always to prove whether or not it's a parallelogram. Now, people have different methods for this. For me, I'm a big fan of the slope. So I am going to do the slope of AB. So again, I'm doing slope. The slope of AB, the slope of BC, the slope of CD, and the slope of DA. So I'm going to do the slope of each one. Let's see, that'll be -2 minus 2 is -4. 1 minus 3 is -2. That simplifies to be a +2 slope. B to C. -5 minus -2, which is -5 plus 2, is -3. 2 minus 1 is 1. That simplifies to be -3. Next one, CD. I've got -1 minus -5, which means -1 plus 5 is 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. That simplifies to be a +2. And the last one, DA. -1 minus 2 is -3. And 4 minus 3 is 1. Simplifies to be -3. So far, I have now proved that, yes, this is a parallelogram. Parallelogram. Because it has 2 pairs of parallel sides. Now, I kind of feel bad stopping right now because I kind of wonder if it could be a rhombus. But let me just tell you what I would do. If I thought this might be a square, what I would do is I would actually compare the adjacent slopes, and if these two were negative reciprocals of each other, I would know it was a rectangle, and therefore it could be a square. Since they're not, I know it's not a rectangle or a square. It could also be a rhombus, but to check to see if it was a rhombus, I'd actually just do the slopes of the diagonals, and that won't really take me much more time. So my second step is to either prove if it's a rectangle or a rhombus. So to prove if it's a rhombus, I'm doing the slope of the diagonals to see if they're perpendicular. The slope of AC and the slope of BD. And let's see what they are. AC would be -5 minus 2 is -7. 2 minus 3 is -1. That simplifies to be +7. BD would be -1 minus -2, which is +1. 4 minus 1, which is +3. And that is simplified. These are not perpendicular, meaning this is not a rhombus.